welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. Fighting his way through contact. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. May going to throw right away. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And they get him down to number 4. He takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. To the air, May. Under a heavy rush,
there we go.
He goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Play action, May. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Get him.
Caleb Chason, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Are you kidding me?
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They go play action now. May. And that is incomplete.
Good stop, good stop.
A little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's May. He's got a man. That's caught. Left side. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game that will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. The control.
Touchdown, Titans! A great play there. 30 yards. And the Titans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And how about this young man? And this is one of those times when coaches have told us, hey, everyone gets a chance to earn an opportunity, and you didn't really believe them. Well, it's true here. He's been one of the surprises of training camp.
and now they're giving him this shot to be their starting quarterback.
Attaboy, Barkley.
Down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
They go play action here on first down. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big...
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. David Njoku from 4 yards out. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
There we go. There we go. Get the ball. Attaboy.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And careless
Great
with the football
stop
there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's
nice catch and run,
Nagbuka. All the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. These two teams all tied after 1. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Bryant. And that is
Ooh,
touchdown,
what a
Raiders.
catch.
From 3 yards out, and the Raiders have taken the lead.
Nico Remigio.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught.
Good job.
And it stretches their lead up
Williams.
to 8. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Nice separation.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air.
Yes, sir.
Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass.
Tackle for loss.
Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Come on.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Yeah, right.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Pickett will look to throw it here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Get him, get him, get him.
Down he goes.
Sack, tackle for loss. Let's go.
It's a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Escapes the sack. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it,
Yes,
that
sir.
sack on 2nd down,
3 and
talk
out.
about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Now a play fake here on first down. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Hands it off out of the gun. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 8. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Okay, nice.
Now they'll audible to something else. Here's 2nd and 8. And
oh, come on, Genty.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Bryant. It's complete to Williams. And he's got a boy.
Move them chains.
The tackle's made at the Titans 30. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
On 1st down, they'll go. Now the ball comes loose. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. That's complete to Lazard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Operating from the gun, Bryant. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And able to get this down inside the 15.
What a catch, Genty. That a boy.
Before he's out of bounds.
don't know about you, but I'm going to give them a little bit of credit for fortitude there. 4th and inches, and they don't run the football. Normally, you just wedge your way through, fall forward, find the yardage. They took a shot and put it in the air, and it paid off.
Maybe they saw the defense overcommitting.
A lot of confidence there, though, because even if they overcommit, you just want to make sure you get the first down. You throw an incompletion on 4th down there, they're going to second-guess you the rest of the game.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Sack him.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. But they will not be able to capitalize as time
Good
is
job,
run
boys.
out
Good
here
job.
on the first half of play. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As a look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Attaboy, Genty. Way to get some yards there, buddy.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now a 2nd and 2. Shot here on the ground. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Play action. Bryant.
Oh,
and the
shit.
Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Operating from the gun. Bryant. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. On first down. It's Blue. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. On second down, here's the option. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. Well, I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Option on the left side. Pickett's going to keep it. Short off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
And that is incomplete.
Well, if you're going to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense, get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Operating from the gun, Bryant. That's complete right side to Lazard.
Move them chains.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
There we go, Gentry. Nice run. 7 yards.
Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. Second down and 3. Looking to throw. Bryant firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Move them chains.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll look to throw now on first down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
He'll get this to Lazard. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 4th down, Bryant.
What?
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up. But also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Pickett.
He's got it to Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
From the gun, here's Pickett.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Now Pickett. Got a man, Boutte. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Out of the gun, they run with Bloom. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They go again with Bloom. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost.
Let's go.
It's 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Pickett, 4th down. Desperation time.
Being chased out left.
And he's going to be out of bounds. A few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. And remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Here is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Bryant. Work in the middle of the field.
There you
He's
go.
got a man complete. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Nashville, good night, everybody.
Barkley, 35 yards. Alan Lazard, 34 yards. 45. First downs to their 7, 216 total offense, 50% 4th down conversions, 100% 2-point conversions, only 1 turnover,